Is it NLG Live? I gotta actually post a link on the chat
I'm
box.
just
That would
here so
help.
I don't get fined.
That's bullshit. No one even wants you here.
I want to eat
That's how desperate you were. You had to have me on the show.
I was pretty desperate today. I'll be honest. There's only three of us. Like, fucking bring that freaking racial slurring motherfucker on here.
the sandpaper.
All right, guys. Welcome to another NLGE podcast. We have our first viewer. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, let me close my tab.
That's funny. That was funny. Okay. Good shit. Good shit. All right. So first off,
I'm fucking dying.
on a serious note, if you're dying, please mute your mic and die in quiet. Thank you. On a serious note, I won't bring up the player's name, but a certain member of our league who's been here since the conception in season 1. A little bit of a pain in my ass too. I know most of the league already knows what happened, but he lost his father. So that we, I hope that we all can.
I'm sorry,
we
Cobra. I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, that wasn't me. I still have my mom and dad, and when you hear
I'm
about,
confused because you said someone who stayed around from the beginning. And who the hell would do that?
there's quite a few. There's quite a few actually. We were looking at the list the other day, talking about people here from season 1. But
Hey, I was from season 1. I got blacklisted, but I was from season 1.
I don't remember you in season 1 at all.
Heck, no one didn't.
Would you have like a different gamer tag?
Same.
You were Pikachu 95, weren't you?
No,
No, okay.
I
Shit.
got on some guy's team and then I don't know, the guy just didn't like me, so I fucking trashed his team. And told he the best player on the team. He was saying he was bad, and I fucking told him he was a fucking idiot. And me and him got both banned.
Yeah, I don't remember that. That must have been a long time ago. I do remember you from the
maybe we didn't
EHL.
get banned. Maybe we didn't get banned.
I
think
remember
maybe we just quit. That's all.
I remember you from EHL. That's where I remember you. I was actually poking around their site not too long ago. Their free Weebly site that they had, and then I saw their chat box is still up, and it still has one of your original posts there where you're like, "This league is fucking garbage" or something like that. And I started laughing. I was like, "Wow, this brings back memories."
Oh yeah, I got another message from some other guy who's starting another league. You see that?
Yeah, I got
World
the
Hockey
same.
League or something.
Yeah,
It's got
I
7
got the
members.
message.
World Hip Hop Hockey.
Yeah, it's basically run by a bunch of TC players that they can't get any luck.
Oh,
because
just
they're
It must be
they're
like
bad.
your league run by TC guy.
Oh, come on now. There's some good people here. There's some. Let's not all call them TC players now. All right, moving on. SA, stop insulting the league. That'd be nice, and stop advertising other leagues. That'd also be nice.
Who am I advertising? I'm bashing every league.
Like I said, we'll keep the player in our minds and thoughts and prayers. And it's times like this when you lose your father and stuff like that. That I'm very grateful that my parents are still alive, and I couldn't even imagine what this dude's going through. So, that being said, let's get on with the rest of the podcast where we can be silly, goofy, and I'll introduce everyone we have. We have SA Reflex Pro.
Yeah.
From
You all suck.
who was kicked out of the podcast last week for racial slurs. So we'll try to keep it sort of PG here. Again, we have Laxbro from Vancouver. Thank you very much for joining us on the podcast for the 3rd week in a row, sir.
Oh, no problem.
And then we have our infamous leader, Puck and Nuts. What's up? Who has the voice of a child, apparently.
You know what we're missing on this podcast? Like that fucking 8-year-old kid that fucking has this
Pro middle body, or are we missing pro middle body?
Oh, he's in our party.
He's in your. Tell him to get on the podcast and defend his cheating ways. No. Look, anyone who cheats in the versus tournament seriously has some serious issues. Like, it's just for fun.
We take versus seriously. It's fucking versus.
Yo, versus is very competitive. I have a very competitive game with Blue Falcon later.
I'd purposely pick a bad team, and then if I lost by 1, I'd tell them they're bad.
If you lost by 1, wouldn't that be considered a good game?
Let's say I picked fucking Edmonton or Buffalo, and they picked, I don't know, Washington, and I lost by 1, 3-2 or something. I'd just purposely say they're bad. The only reason I'd do that just so I could say they're bad if they beat me.
Glitch goals.
In the versus
So
tournament.
you're basically the troll of trolls, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. All right,
And I also get really mad at versus, so I don't play those.
fair enough. All right, so moving on, we'll start talking about last week. It was an interesting week to say the least. The East was, the East did all right, but same as normal. No, I mean, a couple things changed. I think Carolina got 2 wins. That's a big 2 wins for them.
I guess 2 people forfeit.
You're such a dick.
Hey, I'm just saying they're terrible.
Let's see here. Ottawa went 4-3-3, which is a horrible week
They
for
got
them.
Bernier, that's the issue.
I don't think that's the issue. I don't even think they
won
played them.
with Bernier in the net. They won 10-7.
Yo, what's up, fuckers?
Oh god.
Oh god, who had
no.
this spike in here?
Leon. No, that isn't Leon. That's Letty on
Draisaitl.
Leon's. No, it's
No,
not.
That's
Is
Draisaitl.
it?
Yo,
That is
Cobra,
Draisaitl.
what's up?
Oh, okay. You kind of sounded like Letty there for a second. I was like, no, not Letty, not again.
Yeah, no.
Alright, I gotta get Gabby on here, boys. I gotta get Gabby then.
No, he gets on here. He's getting kicked in like 2 seconds. Like no joke.
Don't worry, I'll give him my big daddy
I'm gonna
account.
leave the party.
Like he's just gone. Boom. All right. Well, we'll welcome Leon Draisaitl from Philadelphia. I think this is the second time you've been on the
Terrible
podcast.
owner.
but
Terrible
you-
owner.
Why are you chirping your own owner on the podcast? It's like you're
Yo.
begging
Our
to get benched.
whole team has to go on injury reserve because we had to carry Tank the whole week.
Dude, enough. I'm serious. No shots at him, please. Not on the podcast. Or I'll never hear the end of it. So please, no. All right. So we'll talk
I
about.
got PMs after I said that. Anyways, from Tank.
we got Philadelphia Flyers finishing up on top for the week with 24 wins. They got now. They went 9-1-0 this week on a 5-game win streak. Who'd you guys lose to, Draisaitl?
That was a Montreal loss. We
Yeah.
we'd have collapsed defensively. Let's
Yeah.
say that.
It was a one night
Draisaitl
off.
wasn't playing. That's the issue. Draisaitl
It
wasn't
wasn't
playing.
I'd ask that you guys not try to talk over each other because it sometimes disrupts the audio. So one at a time, please.
Oh god, who's this Florida clown?
I don't know, but Florida Clown's about to get kicked.
Jeez.
Why is he about to get kicked?
Yeah, why don't you
Because I don't know who he is.
SOS, brother.
Who is it? SOS? Oh, what's up, SOS? Welcome to the podcast, buddy.
What's
He's
that?
okay.
There goes one of our viewers. Shit. All right, so we were just.
To begin with.
Yeah, I know, right? We got 7. It's amazing. So we're talking a little bit about Philadelphia. They had a great week. That goal differential keeps going up. And they're on a 5-game win streak. They lost to Montreal. Oof, okay. All right, so now we'll take a little breakdown.
Stats, okay, go to like the game stats for that.
No, I'll save you guys. I'll mercy you guys on that one and not go there. But we'll take a look at the team stats that's shaping up right now. You got Gabby, Lindros, and Tank on the top here.
Lindy has 58 points. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Lindy's got 58 points. Gabby's got 75 points in 3 weeks. Like
Well,
Jesus.
I think we know who's winning the fucking heart.
Auto Jets, baby.
Auto. Yeah,
I didn't know they
Jets is
gave it to
definitely
any
winning.
plug.
Yeah, his back's feeling better.
I was about to say, watch what you're saying there, buddy. But we got Lindros, Tank. You got Deaking My Destiny. You guys just got him this week, right?
Yeah.
How's he working out for you guys?
He's okay. I actually haven't played many games with him. You'd have to ask Draisaitl.
You have that as Draisaitl?
Yeah.
Okay. SA Reflex, your save percentage has dropped there a little bit there, buddy.
Yeah, I had some rough games this week, but
Some rough games.
uh-huh.
I guess we all can't be perfect, right?
But I picked it up near the end where I got a shutout against Colorado, so fine with that.
All right, moving on. You know what? I didn't get my chance to talk about your guys' teams this week. Since we have SOS on, got Chris. SOS, how did Carolina do this week, man? How you guys shaping up?
We didn't lose every game, which
You
is
guys went 2-7-1 with an 8-game losing streak.
whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? It's improvement. You know what I mean?
I asked who forfeited them. Who forfeited the game?
Ottawa actually, and Ottawa.
That makes sense. See, I told you they
Ottawa.
forfeited the game.
Ottawa forfeited us in double overtime.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was funny. I get pulled into the party, and he's like, "Hey, I don't know what's going on with this team. Like Brendan was in there and shit, and like we're going to double OT, and they all just left." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's because Brendan's in my LG game right now." It's like it's safe to say you guys got the forfeit win. But
I mean, it's cool. It padded both stats, which is pretty dope. So that's all that matters.
Because he needs that. How's San Jose doing over there, Puck? How you guys figured it out this week?
I don't know. I don't remember playing too many this week. I think we got a forfeit win.
This is what the podcast is reduced to. People bragging about forfeit wins. Jesus Christ.
See, let's go back to Philly then.
Let's go back to Philly. No, we're done. We're moving on. We're moving past Philly.
Let's go to Fred's team then.
We had enough of our ice time here.
Oh, Winnipeg! Oh, I can trash them.
No, but that's
Hey, well, we only shot on them like fucking 8-2.
Only.
So Toronto is just underneath you guys with 3 less points. They went 7-2-1 with a 4-game win streak to finish off the week.
Yeah.
The goal differential is a little bit different. Well, it's about almost about 30 points off there, a little bit less.
Just a little bit.
They have the same road record as you guys, so that's something to be said. Looks like you guys like to play good away. Let's pull up their stats here. Okay, I'll let you take this one, bro. Give me your thoughts and opinions on these stats right here.
I don't even know who Spicy Malicious is or whatever. Good for him. I've never heard of him. He's got 75 points, keeping up with Gabby. You know, Fred. I've heard he's playing good.
That's funny.
A good player?
I don't know really much.
Yeah,
about
but
them.
Fred always talks himself down so that when he puts up numbers, it just looks like, yeah, that's right.
No, I hate him.
And then when he puts up numbers, he's always like, "Oh, my team carried me." Shut the fuck up, dude. You're a better team man. You give yourself credit for.
Spicy, Gucci, Blunter one, all putting up numbers. Blunter one's only +3, which is
Interesting.
yeah, it's great. Pinkerton is -6 though. 14 games played, 22 goals, 14 assists.
Was he always on that team?
Yeah, he's been on that team since the start. It's not working. Looks like what's his name wants to get on the podcast here.
Who wants to?
Going Ghost 30.
Oh, I thought you said Tank for a second. I was like, oh shit.
It's not
Crank's on the podcast. Can you announce that I will be able to carry Tank? I got my hands on. Guys,
everyone, we're all ready to carry Tank.
Savage.
The dude receives enough insults as it is. You guys are just fuck.
I heard he apparently donated to your site and apologized for what he said.
It's not so much an apology as more of a mutual understanding. I've always been the last couple seasons I've donated to the IOHL for their player package. So he just kind of returned the favor and
What kind of flavor is that? Strawberry?
He returned the favor in donating to the NLGE site, and then we did have a brief conversation about yesterday's events, but whatever. For me, it wasn't that big of a deal. I do appreciate him coming out to me and then reaching out and donating to the site. I did want to actually bring up all the people who donated to the site, but I didn't have time to make the list. I'll do that next podcast. And anyone who does donate to the site, thank you very much. We do appreciate it here at NLGE, and so does Puck. Don't you, Puck?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. All right, there you go. Moving on, let's go to Tampa. Tampa themselves not doing too bad for a team that was pretty much just rebuilt. 18 wins, 11 losses, 1 overtime loss, 37 points. They're about 10 points behind Toronto, but they are in a pretty good position for the playoffs themselves. They're in third, and they had a 7-3-0 week. I mean, this is a team that essentially lost its complete management. And pardon?
Andrew.
Andrew what?
I don't know, just Andrew. Someone joined the chat.
Oh, that would be Going Ghost 30. Welcome to the podcast, buddy.
Thank you.
All right. So continuing with that, yeah. So coming from a team that was completely rebuilt, it's nice to see that they are kicking ass and doing better than some teams that have been built since the start.
I think they're. If I were to guess, I'm gonna assume Their best player is probably like Undershot Kid or something.
And if you're wrong,
I don't know. I'm wrong then.
I'd say their best player is Sty.
Who the fuck's die?
Ty.
Yeah.
All right, let's
They're
let's find out. You are both wrong. Their best player is Mies Knees with 45 points at a +9. Sty though,
I
with,
guess I'm terrible at guessing plugs.
Yeah, but Sty gets more points.
yeah, Sty's got 6 games played, 18 points. He's averaging he's averaging 3 points a game. You look at Mies Knees. Mies is averaging just under 3. It's not that much of a difference. They're both equally skilled as you look at it from that way.
I think they have bad goaltending. Oh wait, no, they just got Holy Rebel Kid actually, so that's probably helped them a lot.
He has 2 wins, 1 loss, 3 games played. Farting Taco, 6 games, 6 wins, 2 losses. Yo, he has a funny name. He is a kid, but he is a phenomenal player. Like if you've actually played with him, he knows what he's doing. He plays pretty good in net, and I had to play him in the Versus tournament. He played exceptionally well.
Okay, you always say
games.
Rowdy's not on the team anymore. How come his name's still there?
God damn, because it's sometimes we miss taking names off, and we like to see old. I don't know why he's still there.
Because it shows up for like points and shit. It's annoying.
He has 4 games played with like 7
7
points. It's definitely not showing up on the top 50. So I don't.
Oh
think
no, I was thinking of Nylander. My mistake.
Yeah, Nylander's been taken off. But I think it still shows them on the leaderboards, if I'm not too mistaken, because I did play this season.
Go down to the defenseman with 11 games played and 9 points. That's what you are.
That's exactly what I am. What's wrong with that? I average about
Look at the name is what you are.
Down syndrome. You're a fucker. Down syndrome. Oh, someone's got a mad echo in the background.
No, it's not me. Because I can hear it.
Who's got the echo?
It looks like dude with creepy bull man. The guy with the black hair.
I think that's me. I'll get my headphones.
Matt.
Yeah, just mute your mic.
Just mute your mic for the time being.
I'll just mute it for you. There we go. Thank you. And no muting me this time, you fuckers. It's really annoying. It's like I look back, I'm muted. Alright.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, you did it again?
No. He's.
Yo, next person to mute me gets kicked. I swear to God. If I even think you muted me, you're getting kicked.
God damn
Yo,
it,
it
who's
should
the
be-
asshole that muted Cobra? You guys are assholes.
Had to
Fuck
be
you,
SOS.
it was you.
It had to be SOS. Alright. I'm just loading up the teams for next week. Or for the West year. Just put that aside there.
Got enough tabs open?
Right. I want to make sure that I'm not loading too much anyways.
I didn't know.
So we'll talk about...
I didn't know XP could run that many windows at once. Or tabs.
It's not XP, bro. It's Windows 10, bro. Come on now.
Oh,
Oh, actually, no. This
you
is...
have to get
I think
3
this-
operating systems, you poor ass motherfucker.
How's that make me poor?
Got a free.
So Ottawa had a terrible week. Well, at least, I mean, it's not the greatest
Yeah,
week.
Brandon's
We're
terrible,
3-3.
dude.
Brendan's great. He nags me every day about the minimal roster requirement, but he's great. All right.
I heard
here
they
we
have
go.
ass defensemen though.
Ass defenseman.
Especially
Swizzy.
Pipes, dude. Apparently he can't stop anything. Like Gabby walked him at least like 5 times in one game.
I always love your insight. Thank you very much. Breaking down, Swizzy's actually been moved to Winnipeg, so he won't be on this, so we won't talk about him too much. But 11 games played plus 11, plus 18, 44 points, not bad. I hear him and CT weren't getting along. Then you got Hooked, Shocks, Dark, Hurts. I mean, this is a pretty stacked team.
As a stack, they suck.
No, they're pretty. If you just have to say everyone sucks.
Every time they play someone, they just suck.
All right, great. Hey, Pro Middle Body played 1 game. Not bad. Look at this. What a champ. He has 1 win, 1 game. Go Pro Middle Body.
Whoa, he's on pace to beat Brandon.
Technically, he has a better save percentage than him.
No, duh. It says it right there.
All right.
Technically, like,
Bye, SA.
screw you.
Bye.
Kick him.
Nah, don't kick me.
I didn't kick him. He left. I swear. Moving on. The dude just says everyone sucks. Like, come on, man. Like, fuck. Your insight is really like everyone sucks but me in Philly. I mean, this isn't really. It's not really entertaining. Let's see here. We got Boston. Hey, if any one of you guys wants to step in, what do you guys think about Boston? Come on. Who's got this one? Who's got Boston for me?
They mercied us twice.
Who's talking right there? Who's they? Vancouver?
Yeah.
They mercied you guys twice? Well, that's what you get for talking shit to them.
Well, we mercied them in a preseason, so.
Yeah, but that's preseason. If you guys count preseason games, like Jesus
Their
Christ.
roster played in the preseason. They have no excuse.
I guess preseason you're kind of figuring it out. No one ever takes it seriously. But they are 8-2-0 this week. I guess they lost one of their games near the end. They're on a 1-game win streak. A breakdown of their stats. Where's Boston? Here's Boston. You got Isle Jets leading the way on the team still. 63 points. Roman Helmet. Marty McFly. Martin McFly.
Look who joined the chat.
Fist me, Cobra. You're such a...
What, man? You kicked me. What was I supposed to do?
Bro, you keep saying everyone sucks. It's like, Jesus Christ. Talk
I'm
about
giving you
down.
insight.
That's not really insight. That's
Okay, let's
just
go to
like,
Johnny Fivel. He sucks.
that's just like pure hate.
I agree with you.
Okay, yeah, see? Sitting timeout's a decent defenseman, but I think he doesn't get enough recognition.
Reflex. Shh, no talking.
Shut up.
Oh, I forgot. Drysdale's been so quiet in here. Drysdale, is it okay for me to kick SA Reflex again on his?
I think that Reflex. I'd say keep him around, but unless I don't know. Maybe he'll shut up.
The podcast isn't interesting without me. You got to think about that.
No, the podcast is
All you're gonna
is
hear is a bunch
disruptive.
of like guys just quietly talking about teams. See, I make it interesting. I make it so people want to watch what happens.
We should vote.
I
This
vote
ain't a
kick.
democracy.
I vote kick. I vote kick. What do you vote, Lax?
I vote Cobra in the ass.
What'd you say, Lax? I couldn't hear you.
That made no sense. Stay.
He votes
Yeah.
stay. Drysdale. Drysdale's quiet,
Okay,
so
I
we'll take that as a no.
Yo, what's up? I didn't hear you, my bad.
We're voting whether SA should stay in the podcast or we should kick him again.
I think he should stay.
He should stay. Okay, so that's 2-1, Chris. And remember, your
Alright.
staff position it rides on this.
So you should, you know the right decision.
All right, Turtles.
He likes turtles. Okay, so we'll take that as a no. And going Ghost, you are deciding vote.
How's it deciding? It's 3-1.
No, it's. What are you talking about? It's fucking. It's 2-1 right now. No, 2-2. It's me
Why
and
doesn't
Chris.
SA get to
You
vote?
just said it.
Me and Chris vote no no. We vote
You
yes
said-
to kick you, and then Drysdale and Lax vote yes to keep you. So
I have
Andrew,
one too, you know.
no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I think he
And
does.
Andrew, what do you think?
I don't really know the kid, so
So
It's not really know the kid kind of situation. It's a yes to kick him or yes to keep him.
you know I'm gonna flip a coin.
All
What?
right, flip the coin.
You're deciding my fate with a coin flip?
With
oh,
a
Zach,
coin
Zach
flip.
Zach gets a vote now too.
Yeah, but Zach joined late, so Zach doesn't get a vote.
Zach gets a vote.
And tails leave.
Actually,
We all
I
know
was
I'm just gonna
here.
keep
I
coming
just
back.
switched
So
my
let's just
damn
get the.
phone.
Let's just say I stay.
What's up, Zach?
That's a leave.
I said, actually, I was here.
That's
I
a
just
kick.
switched.
Oh, that's SOS.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, Rev?
yo, what's up? Dry.
What's up, Zach?
Oh, what's up, Brandon?
Okay, I never heard the results of that coin flip.
Is a kick.
It's a
You know, I'm-
kick.
Okay, let's get before you kick me. We
What?
all know that I'm just gonna come back, so there's no point.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, he's gone. At least we can get through some of the podcast with them gone. At least.
Savage.
I am savage, very savage. All right, so talking about Chicago here, you got Crazy 8, Quasar Flex.
You skipped probably 10 teams.
Did I? Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I get distracted. Like, how am I on Chicago already? Oh no, you know what it is?
Because
I
you're
loaded them up.
I can do this all day.
Big Daddy. Just
Big
keep 'em.
Dad, how many accounts do you fucking have?
20, man. It's so easy for me to log into them.
Oh my god, you're fucking
I came
horrible.
prepared.
He's like, if I get kicked this time, I know what I'm doing. Holy shit.
No, I set these up before I came in here.
Oh, okay. A goof. Alright, so we're talking a little bit about Florida. Florida right now with 6-4-0 for the week on a 1-game win streak.
They're pretty good. I think they have some potential.
I mean, they're sitting in the playoff spot right now, so.
Well,
You
only
got
4 teams can
MLG
make it, so.
Jesus there with 9 games played, 48 points. You got Zip, who's got 14 games, 28 points. I mean, the roster isn't exactly action-packed. I mean, it's safe to say
Pretty small.
MLG Jesus is definitely leading the way. But even though with the 5 points per game, he still has only a +4. So
Didn't Jesus get there in a trade somehow? He wasn't originally on that team.
he was assigned to that team.
Oh,
I thought he was traded.
No, he was assigned to that team.
Uh,
He can't request a trade, so he's kind of stuck there unless they feel the need to move him. Because he was a late sign-up, so he's got to make the best of it on Florida, I guess, unless they have a change of heart. Here we go.
He really cares about his points per game.
He does. Well, whatever. Any so-called elite player looks at their stats every day and drools and goes, "Yeah, look at me." But no, Florida's doing great. Kind of like SA Reflex Pro when he looks at his goalie stats, he's like, "Yes, I'm elite."
Big Daddy.
Yeah, man, Big Daddy here.
Oh my god, the fact that you call yourself Big Daddy is really disturbing.
I'll show you who's Big Daddy.
Unbelievably creepy.
Yo, let's
All
go
right,
to
so
Vancouver.
Vancouver's in the West. We'll eventually get to the West and we still have to finish the East within like the next
Teams
like 10
actually
minutes.
know
I think.
things about. You're like, nah, we'll do those last.
Well, Montreal went 7-3, so I mean that's last week, so that's not bad. Their team's turning it around. They
Yeah, they're the only team that did beat us, so.
oh, yeah, a pretty good week, man. Fuck. I don't know if that's due to some trades they've made or just general. Maybe they're actually just getting better. There you go. You got Lethal, Sharpshooter. Those two have been playing together for years now. I mean, what it seems like. I know every league I've ever been in, I tend to see these two on the same roster. You got Lethal's got 52 points. Sharpshooter's got 39, and the Bassface has got 34, and then it just kind of drops a little bit there.
So basically carrying the team is what you're saying.
I think every team has a set
Yeah,
couple
look
of
at
players.
those. Yo, let's just take a moment. And admire those goalie stats.
Which one are we admiring?
The one that's 3 and 10.
Let's admire the goalie that got traded, that got suspended.
Oh, let's not talk about that. That's
what
going
happened? I
through.
got
That's
a
going
memo.
through an appeal process right now, and that will be dealt with
Yeah,
with
so,
the PAs.
so yeah, that's a good thing to talk about then. Let's get but that's
No,
like
let's
entertainment.
not say we did.
You got to give us insight on this, Cobra. You're the owner of this league.
Like I said, it's going through an appeal process right now, and one of the guys who's part of the appeal also happens to be on the podcast right now, so I think it'd be a little unfair if I started talking about it.
Well, you have all power, so who cares what he thinks?
Yeah, but it's just not me, man. Sorry to say.
Actually, I'll step in and say Cobra fucking doesn't have all the power. I mean, he's
No.
been pretty good at fucking delegating to the PAs.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in having as many people contribute to the process as possible. I really don't want to be the one who has, like, I even told Gorilla's like, should we have games Sunday? I'm like, dude, post it in the staff room. I'm tired of making all the decisions. Like, see what these guys say. And then we just kind of went from there.
You could always give me something to do, Cobra.
Yeah, you have tons to do, like the Players of the Week, which are, like,
I know.
backtracked, like, 3 weeks.
You want something to do?
Look,
You
man, you
want
made me a
somebody
PA like fucking 3 days ago. I'm trying to do all I can here.
Oh, bro, you gotta work fast. Gotta work fast. So we'll talk about a couple other teams. Honorable mentions: Detroit, Carolina, Pittsburgh. Detroit going 3-7, Carolina 2-7-1, and then Pittsburgh 2-8-0 with a 6-game losing streak. Now Pittsburgh has had a change in management. Both their the GM and AGM quit, and quote
Was it
unquote
PGH Reaper or whatever.
PJ Reaper is the owner. He's still there. He'll never quit. He's a trooper like that. But I think Nutty Grandpa and some other dude quit.
Tigers.
They want-
Dude, those guys are terrible.
Yeah, they want to focus.
Honestly.
They want to focus on practicing for their CHL games. I couldn't stop laughing when I heard that. I was like, seriously?
Yeah,
Well,
Nutty Grandpa used to actually own in the AHL, which is pretty sad.
He used to own, eh?
Yeah, he was the owner for Toronto Marlies last season in LG.
Fuck, what happened? What happened to Pittsburgh?
He's
He's
a grandpa.
He's a grandpa.
Yeah, he's like 70.
There's nothing wrong with an older dude playing league. We have lots of older guys who play league.
I have some insight in that team. Apparently, he is like fucking. He doesn't know how to move the analog sticks.
The analog sticks
He only knows how
are
to
very
move
good.
up and down.
So what? Does he play on like the classic controls then? Like my brother
No,
still plays.
I
with
don't know. He
classic
just
controls.
apparently he's like, you know, when you get older, you lose reaction speed. He's just really slow with the controller. I'm assuming.
You just like to insult everyone. You're such an evil person.
What? He quit. What am I supposed to say about him? Good things? Oh yeah, he's a great guy, man. He only bailed on his team because they suck.
All right, moving on to the West. Winnipeg Jets, 23 wins, 5 losses on top of the West, and they went 8-2-0 this week.
Hey, we should mention that 2 of their losses have come from us.
Can we just
Two of
rename that team like Tinks or something? Because we all know what it really is.
The majority of members on there are part of the so-called cult named Tinks, but
Wow, they should really recreate that club because they're terrible.
yeah, let's see it right now. Read it out loud.
Read what? Cover, read it out loud.
What's this for? Dry side. What was this about?
Crank.
Oh shit, my bad. I was
I guess
telling him
Crank didn't
that
fucking.
you read what he said. What Crank said in the chat box. I was telling him you already read it out loud. He missed it.
Okay, alright. Yeah, you guys are dicks. You scream dicks too. You know, Tank actually wanted to come on this podcast, which he's more than welcome to join.
I think
not
he
posting
passed
it.
out. He passed out.
Oh, okay. Well. Anyways, Winnipeg Jets, 8-2-0 last week, leading the West. They got that gap is closed a little bit though. I'm actually really surprised to see LA up there, 39 points, and they're only like 7 points shy of first in the East, which is kudos to them. I think that's the first time I've ever seen them so. Usually they're more of a run of the middle kind of team, like 4th or 5th, but it's nice to see them up there at second.
Well, I can tell you why, because Kong's not playing goalie anymore.
Kong was an amazing goalie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I totally didn't sense your sarcasm there.
Let's break down Winnipeg. You got Big Dog there. You got I'm Just a Squid. Dookie didn't play this week due to IR reasons. You got Dove Soap, aka SBDR, who's put up 35 points in 17 games, while you have Big Dog, who's played 20 games, has put up 66 points.
You gotta look at the games Big Dog has played, though.
What, like all of them?
No. I mean, like, every game he's played, they're usually against the bad teams where he puts up the points, and then once he plays an actual decent team, he's got like 1 or 2 points a game. He's not that good.
He's an amazing player, and I'm tired of your slander.
Squid is a good player. Squid
Big Daddy,
is
you're a
that
fucking
team harder.
savage. Swear to God.
Tired of your slander, Big Daddy. Hopefully your next name is a little bit more cool.
Hey, wait, give me a second. Let me.
I'm gonna see how many accounts I can ban him from in one day.
He has like 20 accounts.
Did Loki just get traded to Winnipeg?
No, he's been on that team. They got him in the TC draft.
Okay, all right. All right. Moving on here. There's not really much else to say on Winnipeg. Oh, wait, is he back?
Hello?
You're back as Veronica? Hello,
Yeah.
Veronica. Welcome to the podcast.
Remember back then, it's like, Veronica's not talking, dude. My mic was muted that whole time.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
All right, moving on to LA. Like we were saying, they're a 7-2-1, 2-game win streak, sitting in second place right now, 39 points. But it looks like a tight race there. You got St. Louis and Vancouver right underneath them. And just to do a little bit of a point comparison, Vancouver is 38 points, and
St.
Boston
Louis?
has
St. Louis
Boston has 33.
Shocking how.
Pardon?
St. Louis, I thought they'd be doing a lot better this year. They're not.
I think it's the
Chislett-
distractions.
Chislett was their best player, I guess.
No, I mean they have a lot of good players on there. I think they're not. I mean they went 8-2-0 this week, which is probably one of the better weeks they've had. So you could tell they're picking it up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw and we were talking about them next week in second place. I mean, depending on how Vancouver does, depending if Chicago has another, so-so week. Holy shit, Edmonton went 1-9-0. God damn. That sucks. Okay, so let's go to Los Angeles here. Lancott, who is a great player and has really bloomed this year on NHL, is leading their team with 60 points. You got Pac-Man, Gonks, Mondada, and then look, Kong is playing net.
Oh
you
my
are
God.
wrong.
Oh my god.
And he has 3 wins,
But
3
they traded-
losses.
I guess he kind of realized that how bad the goaltending was there. He had to go back there.
That's
No, but they have
that's
really
so
good.
ridiculous.
Honestly, they have really good offense in my opinion. When they played us, they lit us up.
Here, Grunlund is Misfit, the dude who won like 3 fucking goalie of the week awards last season.
That's Misfit.
That's Misfit, yeah, and he's not really doing the greatest 2-2.
Well, you look at last year's New Jersey. They had like their defense was great, dude. I actually could not believe how good they were. Every time we played them, they shut us down. So, just kind of proves.
New Jersey was great last year.
Just kind of proves how much defense matters in this game.
Defense, honestly, the whole team matters. I mean, defense is important, but if you don't have people that can't score, defense doesn't mean shit. If you have great forwards and shitty defense, or great defense and a shitty goalie, I mean, they all tie in together. So it's almost impossible to just narrow it down on one thing.
You could have the best defense in the league, then there's just Bernier bad.
Oh man.
What do you have against Bernier? Like, did you?
I don't know. He has like random hug the post syndrome or something.
Random hug the post syndrome. Okay.
They'll be coming down from like the point, just hug the post. We don't know why.
St. Louis is on a 5-game win streak. Like I said, this is a tight race in the West, and I'll take a little breakdown. Batman has pumped it up a notch. He's got 44 points in 12 games. Haxby himself is he's coming back into form there. 13 games, 37 points. The plus minuses are not really there, which is a couple probably bad games there. Just bring that down. Dark Priest been playing here since I think he's been playing here since season 1. So there's one of them. Since you're criticizing me earlier. Plus 15, 34.
I'm Veronica.
Yeah, okay. 34 points.
That was I'm Veronica.
Look, you look at other teams. And everyone's like, some teams have like players that have like 60, 70 points. But if you look at St. Louis, it's more even, right? You have Batman 44, and then you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players all around the 30-point mark.
My opinion, you should go more in depth in those games. I bet you they had a really easy week.
I don't think so. I don't think they had a really easy week.
In my opinion, their offense is not that good. Like I overestimated Batman. My mistake.
A lot of people say it was amazing.
Draisaitl fucking shut him down.
Yeah, but Draisaitl's a fucking stud, bro. He's got the power. He's got the power of fucking Darkrai on his side, right?
Like he even said, like, you're not good is when Draisaitl shutting you.
Oh, there he goes.
There's one more account I can kick it from. All right, so St. Louis. Moving on, we got Vancouver, obviously lax, bro. This is I'll let you talk about this team here. 6-4 in the week. I mean, break down your roster to us.
Jay Yeti was on vacation, and then Devin Avina, he's always good. We found him in drop. I need to take this out. Hold on. All right, I took out my headphones. I can't hear myself. Yeah, I'm getting in the assist column. Last week I had like 3 assists, so passing the puck some. I don't know, like the games that we had, I thought we were gonna go like worse than we did, but we actually pulled through and went 6-4, which surprised me with the teams that we faced. And then everyone on our roster like plays, even like the TC guys, so it's good that like everyone gets to play. And then I don't know. Really, it's no.
What about how's Chelking?
Chelking? Oh, Chelking's great. And then like I like playing with him. He's helping me out on right wing when he's playing right D. So like he's getting me to like cycle the puck more instead of what I usually do. And then Kmart's good to have around. Call him Coach Kmart.
Oh yeah, does he coach your team a lot?
Yeah, even when he's not in the games. And then everyone has their spot, and I was trying to scroll down, but it's on the. I'm not looking at our team. Yeah, we just got a goalie from LA. Wonder what SA has to say about him. And then
what goalie did you get from them?
Represent.
Represent. I wonder why they moved him.
We got him for Crank.
Crank is a really good player.
Yeah, he was interesting. He was kind of. We had like I sent him a message like saying like, hey, you got randomly assigned to our team. I was like, can I have your phone number for the WhatsApp group? And he just didn't respond for like 4 days. And then he said to me, let me read it. He said, hey bud, if you aren't gonna play me in NLG, trade me to a team that will. I'm sure there's teams out there that want me. And I'm like, this is the first time from like I'm hearing from you, so I don't know what your problem is. So like, I don't know. Other than that, good stuff. It's pretty good in Vancouver.
All right, I'm gonna go back to muting that sounded. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so a couple last teams we'll finish off with are Chicago. Chicago themselves had a 6-4 week. Same thing like Vancouver, they're on a 1-game losing streak. We'll pull up their stats here and see what we got. Oh, did we talk about Chicago already?
No.
I felt like we brought up their. I think we were in the process of talking about them. Crazy Ape, Quasar Flex, it's DGI, Dinkus, Lord Stanley, and you got a lot of good players there. They're all putting up good numbers. Same thing, kind of like with St. Louis, where you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players all in the 30-plus points mark. No, they're kicking ass right now. They're doing really good. Had a little bit of an off week, but hopefully they bounce back next week. Just close these two. You got Arizona 5-5, kind of a mid-average week. Not really anything too amazing there. I know they're struggling with defense. There's some internal issues they got to figure out, but other than that, they should have a bounce-back week this week. I think if I look at their schedule, they actually have a pretty easy lineup to start the week. I think the big story this week is the fall of Colorado, which luckily they saved the end of the week with like 2 wins, but literally the start of the week, the Sunday to Wednesday, like 8 straight like disappointments. Went 7-1, and just not a good week. They just recently traded off Linux, which is a pretty good forward. So I don't know if that's really gonna. Maybe that'll help them shape the lines better, get some better chemistry out there. But that's a pretty big fall from where they were last week.
Who did they face last week?
It was like a regular. I mean, it wasn't like they were facing top teams every single day. It was kind of like just a balanced schedule like everyone else. Yeah, no one really special. I mean, Edmonton went 1-9-0, which is like damn. Like fuck, that's a pretty bad week for Edmonton. Hopefully they can bounce back next week. And then you got Nashville and San Jose. San Jose actually has 7 wins. 23 losses, so they're doing pretty good. Nashville, 5 wins, 20 losses. Both 2-7-1, 2-8-0.
think we had about 2 wins this week in San Jose.
2 wins in San Jose. That's impressive.
About 2, 3. We had a couple, several 1-goal games. But,
so what's this newly found? How's SPDR or SBD 911 working out on the team?
I mean, he definitely wants to get in there and leave his mark. He's constantly on WhatsApp trying to get people in the practice and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's an influx, a lot of new people in there, so it's still a little chaotic. But I think they have weeded out a few of their issues, sent them down to camp, and they're coming around. I'm sure it's frustrating for them, but I've been there from the beginning. Somehow I still have a plus 1. That's just pretty tough to do on that team. But I don't know. I think this week or so we'll start getting a few more.
Good stuff. All right, so now, Chris, I know I didn't announce this to you yet, but we have a new commissioner coming on board who's going to be helping us run our docs. He is part of the podcast today, so we might as well introduce him officially. He was part of the staff here in the international tournament, and sadly did not convert over to the Xbox One like we all did. That is Going 30 Ghost. You're such a kid. The fuck out of here. All right. So Ghost, what do you bring to the staff here at NLGE, man? What do you plan? How do you plan to make your mark here as an NLG staff member?
Well, I think my first big idea is to make the Google Docs a lot much easier to read and better, and as my grandmother would say, more pretty.
Okay, you realize you said a lot much more easier to read, right?
That's a triple negative.
Go back when you start saying something, so.
Just making sure we're on the same page.
Yep, no.
Yeah, like I said, we're more than me and Chris have been kind of just sharing the workload here for the last couple seasons. So it's good to have a former staff member back and someone who's going to make our Google Docs more prettier, as your grandma would say. Any final words here? Yeah, I was about to ask, what about this Vancouver and San Jose rivalry going on right now between DJ Treason and Jay Yeti, and shit, was that getting heated yesterday?
That was something else.
That was something else. Like, how would you describe that? Like, that was got a lot of flames going in the owner's room there. What a couple of the comments said. I mean, it was pretty hectic there.
Honestly, I think he really just went overboard.
Who, DJ or Yeti?
DJ. Like, I'm not just defending Yeti because we've been friends for a while, but like what he said about when Yeti asked for that goalie, he's like, "Ha, funny." Like, there's so many ways he could have answered that better. He didn't have to throw that out there. Well, I'm only 16 and I would have answered it yeah, no, not him.
What do you think, Puck?
I think when you have a rep sort of like Yeti.
Yeah, but that too.
That's the first thing I'm thinking he probably came to his mind. DJ's mind, that is.
And then he's convinced that Yeti player tampers, which never happened. And I talk to Yeti on everything, and we would never do that.
No, never. Of course not. Because that would be cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like certain people we know, Draisaitl. Really has to be cheating. There's no way they're that good.
Yeah, we're fucking bad.
Yeah, we're fucking bad. All right. Sorry, Chris, your mic's a little groggy. What'd you say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I mean, I was about to wrap up the podcast unless anyone else has anything else to add to this week's show. I mean, we kind of went through the week, went through the teams. It's not really much else that it's just, again, I want to thank people for donating to the site. Those people who did donate, I plan to mention you all personally on the next podcast, I promise. Because, again, we do appreciate the support. Going Ghost, everyone, I hope you guys will treat him with the same respect as you would me and Puck. He plans to make a great addition to staff here and help us run things a little bit more smoother. And then Lax, pardon?
And to make it pretty.
And to make it pretty, exactly. Lax, bro, thank you very much for being on the podcast, man. I do appreciate it. And for everyone else, also Drysaddle, thank you for making a special guest appearance. And I think next week we're gonna try to leave SA Reflex Pro off the podcast.
Yeah.
Or at least we'll try to ban his 7 accounts.
Yeah. Actually, he only had 5 accounts. The reason why it took him so long to get back is because he went to go make another account.
So he's full of shit. He doesn't have 20 accounts.
Yeah, he said he'll be ready for next week, though.
Thank you all for watching the NLG podcast. Sorry it's a little bit shorter than last week. We want to try to run these things with a little bit more structure, and hopefully next week we can have some additional people on to talk about their teams and how they're doing.
Yep.
All right. Also, Chris, sorry, I think someone already dropped out. Chris, have you enabled avatars yet?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, well, eventually Chris will enable avatars, and for the time being, logos, to explain a little bit what's going on with the site. I guess we'll finish it off like that. A lot of the issues we have to go back to our basics. In order to do that, we have to reset everything. So we can't obviously do that in the middle of the season because then that's just going to fuck everything up again. So we're going to do it in the off season, or we can get logos back and so forth. And eventually we'll get the logos back. But for the time being, he'll enable logos, allowing everyone to upload their own avatars, like they could in the beginning. All right. Other than that, you guys enjoy your night. Thank you for watching the NLGE podcast.
Shout out to Lupocalypse.
Really? That's what you're ending with? Shout out to Lupocalypse?
Yeah. Lupocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ghost, you got any final words, buddy?
Yeah, just add me on Instagram.
Add you on Instagram? That's creepy.
No, man. I need the followers.
Okay, alright. Add Going Ghost, Going 30 Ghost on Instagram. Peace out, guys.
Add King Onage on Xbox. He's a great guy.
He's just terrific.